Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe message from our guides for August the 27th. Let's see what we have here for our reading today. I'm going to do this again. That kind of flopped out, and I'm not going to grab it if it isn't meant to come out. So Spirit and Guides, what are the messages that my fellow Pisces need to see, know, and expect for today? Well, coming in with our first card, we've been given Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, the Strength card, and our final card is the King of Cups. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, starting off right away, we've been given a beautiful card that has to do with our intuition and our psychic abilities and trusting. And we know as Pisces, we are innately empathic. We have these God-given gifts, as so many others do as well. But Pisces, you are one of the most sensitive signs in the zodiac because we're comprised of every sign out there. And we didn't get a choice in that, right? It was sink or swim. So we have this ability to tap into our extrasensory sensors, right? And be able to tap into your intuition, trust your gut feeling, and follow that guide. Listen to that little inner voice of reason today. You might be seeing signs or getting messages coming in and downloads coming in and sensing, people's energy around you, anything like that. And whatever that you're feeling, pay attention to it. You have great psychic abilities, Pisces. So many of you do what I do. You're innate healers. You're involved in all kinds of those types of things. And you may be tapping into that as well. You could be getting downloads and remembering things that are coming back to you. Trust it. Okay, this is a day where you need to trust your gut feelings. Be logical, be organized, but most of all, trust your intuition because that's what is our ace in our pocket. And we always need to do. Now, coming in with that, we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, making choices and decisions. It's do I do this? Do I do that? What do I choose? And there's offers and options and opportunities coming into us today. And they could be spectacular. We need to be mindful. We need to trust them. We need to pay attention to how do we feel about these opportunities that are presenting themselves today to us. Do they make us feel good? Do they make us feel nervous? Do we need to do our research? And picking and choosing something today is going to be very important. A decision-making day, okay? So remember, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And everything that glitters isn't gold. So be mindful of that. I always say to people, negotiate, share a lot of dialogue, don't take the first offer, make sure everything's on the table that you agree to before you sign on the dotted line. So today's a day of picking and choosing what it is you want to do, who you want to do it with, and how you want to do it. Now, coming in next, we've got a beautiful card, the Sun, and we always know that the Sun is one of the nicest cards in the Tarot deck. And in this particular deck, it says joy, success, and clarity as well. So you've got a clear sight line about where you're going today. Everything's going to fall in place a lot easier than you had anticipated. And we are midweek now, beyond midweek now, heading towards the latter part of the week. And things are starting to fall in line, okay? All those puzzle pieces are falling in line. This is about you today feeling the success, feeling the joy, and then you're able to see the clarity. So the Sun is a beautiful card of positive energy, happiness, success, prosperity, and abundance, and often can refer to the return to good health. You're going to celebrate something because the Four of Wands is here, and it says you could be getting together with friends, family, sisterhood, brotherhood, colleagues, people around you that you want to celebrate an event with. Some of you could be relocating, you could be renovating, selling, buying, moving in your home, or you could be welcoming somebody who's moving back into the household. It's a card of stability. It's a card of security. It's a card of feeling safe within those four walls of yourself. Now, we are a channel where our soul is within this body, and this is the home for our soul. You could be feeling wonderful, just joyful within your own personal soul body. So your own home where you feel at home. So celebrating something, but it could be an event, anything, a reunion, an announcement of a baby, a shower, an engagement party, a homecoming, anything like that. Enjoy it. Coming in next, we have the card that says rival. Okay, in the perfect day, we wouldn't have that, but there could be a bit of a disagreement. Maybe you have locked horns with somebody. We all can't agree at the same time. This is a card that says maybe communication wasn't done well. Maybe somebody's digging their heels in and they're not listening. We have to be clear and concise today. Whatever we tell our friends, our family, our colleagues, our spouses, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our best friends, whoever, we need to be completely transparent. And that way nothing gets taken out of context. And be mindful. Okay, be mindful, because we have the Strength card. Don't go in with the roar of the lion, in the heat of the moment, and maybe say things that we can't take back. And that's what this is about. This is about us looking at things in a kinder, more gentle way. This is about us thinking about our words before we say them. Okay, tolerance, patience, compassion has to come in today. And it's okay to disagree, but let's not leave it on the table that we're carrying this resentment, we're carrying this anger, we're carrying this regret. We need to clear the air. Okay, so today I want you to look at any rivalry coming in. If somebody's trying to drag you into their drama or make you their sparring partner, misdirected anger, which happens a lot. Pisces, we absorb all that energy, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly, because we're so empathic. But today's the day where I want you to step back and I want you to just breathe, okay? And listen to the other side of the story, at which point you can make that decision how you're going to react to it. But you're being advised not to jump into bat and put your gloves on in that ring. So today's a day where you're just going to listen, try to put yourself in their shoes, and do it with patience, tolerance, compassion, and maybe there's even going to be some forgiveness initiated here. Okay, our angel card number. What do we got? Well, we got that beautiful card, 1919, and it says karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, cycles, change, and renewal. And I gave us an extra card here today too. So karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. So we're always going through a new cycle. That's who we are. Pisces, we're constantly pivoting, moving around, changing things in our life. But this is saying, remember something. Karma can come back and get us. And we need to realize that we have to change the things today that aren't working out. It's renewal, right? So let go of the need to control situations so much. I personally am a control freak. I don't like surprises. I like to know what everything is, what everything's going to be and how to see it before I get there. But we need to slow down a bit. The King of Cups comes in. This could be somebody around you, somebody you work with, maybe your boss, maybe your spouse, maybe your best friend. But this person's been there, done it, and has the mettle to prove it, basically. This person comes in and they're kind, caring, compassionate. Yeah, they can smooth out the wrinkles and they can make us feel better. They're a kind, listening ear. They're a shoulder to lean in and a soft place to land. So whoever this is, they're coming in here right at the perfect moment for you, okay, to help you, to be there. All right, let's see what we have for additional information here today, my fellow Pisces. What do we need to see, know, and expect as we navigate through this week? Well, our first card coming in is relief. Then we've got abundance. We've got opposing energy. And we've got be kind to yourself. And on the bottom, we've got commitment and dipping into savings. Okay. I love how these came out. So making a decision today is going to be important, and trusting your intuition will guide you to do that, which will give you the relief you need. The Sun, celebrating, what better card to land on it? Abundance, and that's a form of abundance we're going to be receiving. We're dealing with opposing energy, and look where it landed, on the Strength card and the Rival card. Thank you, Spirit. You're always there, putting things where they need to be. And being kind to yourself, right? This is a card that says compassion, understanding, being kind. Maybe you're going to be the one. This is a water sign. Let's face it. You could be the one that's giving somebody some advice, some kind information, a shoulder to lean into. Okay? That's what we do, Pisces. You could be the one doing that. If you've committed to something today, you know what I say. Visualize the golf swing. follow through. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.